Hello, everybody. I come to you humbled. There's some big stuff that's been happening lately, not just in our league, but in the country. All right. Before I can fully dive into it, I got to make myself a drink just so I can talk about this with all of you. Okay. I know it's not normal to do a video like this. We try to keep it comical. This is fantasy football after all, right? This isn't life or death. Sometimes there's bigger things happening than fantasy football. So I think it's important we address some of those things. Made myself a little vodka tonic just so I can discuss it with all of you. We're going to get to some football. Don't worry. Is 5 o'clock too early to start drinking? I don't think so. Listen, guys, the last week or so, a week ago, there starts to be some big things happening. And then we had a game happen. A game. We're talking about a game, guys. Okay? Big game. Cowboys and Steelers. That happened. Okay? Huge fantasy implications in that game between the Steelers and the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, Le'Veon Bell, they did work. I got a big win from it. Didn't really need it, but whatever. Okay? But what I want to talk about is the stuff that's happening today in our country, okay? There's been a change of leadership that cannot go unnoticed. We have to talk about this stuff, okay? And I'm gonna take you on a quick journey here. That's good. Recently, a few minutes ago, there was a big announcement, okay? And I'll take you live to this announcement right now so you can see what I'm talking about, everybody.
To say the first half of the season has been emotional would be a huge understatement. Getting hurt when you feel like you have the best team you've ever had was a soul-crushing moment for me. Then to learn it's not 3 or 4 weeks to Pten is another blow. And through it all, you have a tremendous amount of guilt on having let your teammates, fans, and organization down. After all, they're depending on you to bring them a championship. That's what quarterbacks are supposed to do. That's how we're judged. I loved that. I still do. But then here you are, sidelined without any real ability to help your teammates win on the field. That's when you're forced to come face to face with...
Listen, guys. That's my quarterback. Okay? That's my quarterback. I ride and die with that fool, man. But we've had a change. We got a new sheriff in town, Dak Prescott. He's been winning games 8 in a row. Okay? Some big time shit right there. You can't mess with that. Tony is putting his team ahead of him. This is number 3 all-time passer rating. This is a 4-time Pro Bowler. Every Cowboy passing touchdown record you can name. I know the playoff success hasn't been there. Is that all on him? No. Okay? All right? We've all had teams. We know we've had teams, quarterbacks that put up huge numbers, but y'all didn't win championships. Okay? I know Craig and, not Craig, he's got a title now, but I know Stephanie and Bill and James. They've had quarterbacks that have put up big numbers every year. They ain't ever won shit. Does that mean they're bad owners? Maybe this is a bad example. All right, never mind. Anyway, guys, I just want y'all to take notice. I want you to go watch that press conference. I want you to hug somebody close to you. Tony's doing what's right for the team. He's going to be his backup. He's going to go to war every day on the sidelines for his team, okay? For his team, okay? Also, there was an election last week. There was like new president-elect or something. Kind of a big deal. People protested about it or something. I don't know. Let's get into some power rankings. Okay. All All right. Should we start from the bottom and go up? The way Dante did it last week? I think that's a good way to do it. I always like that. Has some suspense. All right, check it out. Team moves. See, this is a good example of what I was just talking about because you got Dak Prescott on this guy's team, and this team sucks. Team moves. Let's move on to the next team. Smoking Jay Cutler's. Hey, he's got 3 wins. Not technically out of the playoff race, but pretty much is, okay? We need to win out and have some help. He's pretty much done, okay? He's got Russell Wilson. He's a Super Bowl champ. Team sucks. Next up, number 3. I don't think I'm going to be giving you $25 anytime, Stephanie. But you did keep your season alive. 1 more week, like I said you would. You're 4-6. You need to win out, go 7-6, and squeak in the playoffs. I will bring you that $25 in person in ones. Okay? You can go to Bill's place of business and give him some business. Okay. Girly girl coming in at number 7. Now, number 6. Okay, excuse me, number 7. Girly girl was number 8. Number 7. Okay, it really is my first one, okay? This is the number 7 team, all right? Make it rain. Making it rain. You know, I have a team called Make It Rain in another league, but I have a winning record. And I was in the finals last year in that league, okay? What have you done lately, Renee, okay? Busy off getting pregnant and shit. 5-5, team's got some potential, cannot win a championship. That is plain and simple the way it is. Drew Brees and LaShawn McCoy, I don't know if they're enough. Now, I will say she completely ended up winning that Alshon Jeffrey trade. Michael Thomas, really great numbers that first week. Not so much last week. Actually, last week he was 0 points. Did he have 2 fumbles? I don't know. Anyway, Michael Thomas, still quality wide receiver. Latavius Murray, he had a really big game coming off a bye. Going to play Houston this week. She made out very well in that trade. She has got a chance to make the playoffs. It is going to be tough, though. Number 6. These are our playoff teams, okay? These are the 6 teams that I think I'm going to stick with to make the playoffs so I don't have to shell out any money. Number 6 is Martin Scores Easy, okay? Now, Cam Newton's, he's decent. He's playing well. Ingram, he's faster. He's kind of like Brandon Cooks. So he'll have a big game or he'll have a crappy game. He's kind of in a little bit of a timeshare now. Spencer Ware, good news. Charles is done. That guy could be huge for you. That guy could end up winning you a championship if he gets it together. Julio Jones, we know what he does. Man, if Allen Robinson was the player you thought he was, this team would look scary, but he's not. Greg Olsen, quality guy. I got Martin sitting at 6. He's a veteran owner, though. He knows what to do. Number 5, Gods of Tits and Wine. Okay, one of the only teams with a winning record in our league. All right. Now, Andrew Luck, David Johnson, AJ Green. That is his core. Okay, he's getting Doug Martin back. Can Doug Martin be that guy? He made a trade early in the season. Okay, he's held on to Doug Martin. Can Doug Martin be the guy? Okay. Can he? That is the question. If he can, this team will be scary. If that trade goes through, this team will be scary, especially come playoff time, okay? I like what he's done with his team overall. He's right there. He's knocking on the door. He's going to need some matchup help in the playoffs, but he's a lock for the playoffs. He's probably going to end up with the 3 seed, and most likely I have to play myself in the second round, which, not great. Next up, we got No Country for Old Men, okay, coming in at number 4, all right? This team starting to come together. Melvin Gordon, stud. Matt Forte, underrated stud. If you look at his numbers, guy's having a hell of a season. T.Y. Hilton and Beckham, if those guys can produce in the same week, look out. Jameis Winston, if this team makes the playoffs, you do not want to play Craig because Jameis Winston has a great playoff schedule ahead of him. Tony Romo, you can go ahead and get rid of him, though. Unless there's an injury, he will not be playing. A little drinky drink. I like I love vodka. Now, Bill's doing something where his whole team is on the bench. That's going to screw up my picks. But listen, this team is coming in at number 3. He's got Des Bryant for right now, Mike Evans, Jordan Reed, Ben Roethlisberger, okay? This guy's got players, all right? Ryan Matthews had a big game last week. I'll just tell you all this right now. If Ryan Matthews plays like that every single week, we are in trouble, okay? Because this guy's got a squad. Running back is where he is weak. Jonathan Stewart, he got him. He's playing New Orleans this week. That's no fun. Number 3 team. All right. The top 2 teams. Dante last week had Brandon, TNT, myself, Harley's Angels, 1A, 1B. It's very important. He did not want to pick one of us. I don't play the 1A, the 1B game. I'm going to commit. I'm going to commit to a team being number 1. Okay? And that team is not TNT because he's number 2. I don't give a flying fuck if he is 10-0, okay, and has the most points. It's what have you done for me lately, okay? And lately, his team has lost C.J. Anderson. It has lost Christian Michael, okay? He is in running back hell right now. He's got DeMarco Murray and a whole bunch of bums, okay? That's going to be a problem come playoffs. That's going to be a big problem. His wide receiving core, solid, okay? Antonio Brown and Amari Cooper, man, that's awesome, okay? Gronk, got some injury right now, but he'll be back. But his running backs give me pause. He's not as complete as your number 1 team. And your number 1 team is Harley's Angels. Guys, this is masterful. I mean, if they taught a class at like Princeton on how to construct the perfect, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, from all his struggles from Green Bay, I love it because the guy's having to throw 50 times a game. He's number 3 rated quarterback, putting up 30 a game. Le'Veon Bell, he's finally got his groove going. He lost last week, but what do I care? He put up points. I wanted him to lose that game. And Ezekiel Elliott, number 1 running back in fantasy football and all of football, your MVP candidate, your rookie of the year. Or is he? But listen, that dude's a beast. Okay, you don't want to mess with that dude. That dude will knock you over. Okay, and he will not apologize. All right, Brandon Cooks. This dude, I said him last week. This dude has scored 4 out of his last 5 games, okay? He was playing Denver. I said him. It was a mistake. Luckily, it doesn't matter. I put up a shitload of points. Jimmy Graham had a bad week last game. That's fine. Save his good week for this week, all right? Now, Alshon Jeffrey, that pisses me off. Why are you taking PEDs? And why can't that man appeal? Why can't he appeal that? Anyway, doesn't matter. I'll absorb the injury. I got Corey Coleman back now. I got Devontae Booker. I've got Golden Tate. He's playing Jacksonville this week. I am your number 1 team. Deal with it. Now, let's get some picks. Let's start off with Big Daddy's pick. That's me. Harley's Angels, Smoking Jay Colors. I got Harley's Angels winning this game, and I don't need to tell you why. Girly girl, gods of tits and wine. This is it, Stephanie. This is it. You need to win out. I think it's going to end right here. And I think it's fucking rude as hell that Dante doesn't bench his entire team and let you win. For all the hosting that you do for us on 4th of July, for Thanksgiving, for draft parties, he needs to let you win a game. We need you in the playoffs. I cannot make my Hitler video unless you are in the playoffs. Okay, I just can't. It won't be the same. Gods and tits and wine, I implore you, put up a shitty lineup. We need Girly Girl back on track. I'm going with Gods and tits and wine. Score is easy versus team moves. Man. Julio's on a bye. Mark Ingram playing Carolina. Allen Robinson has not been producing. I'm going with a big upset here because I like to do upsets. And I think Team Moves is going to play spoiler and put Martin in a tough spot with 2 weeks to go. Make It Rain versus No Country for Old Men. Both of these teams are sitting at 5-5. They both need wins badly. No Country for Old Men. This is a bad time for Matt Forte and Melvin Gordon and your defense. Your defense sucks. To be on a bye. Make It Rain. She's going to get the win, guys. And she might end up making the playoffs and costing me some money. I blame all of you. Worst Nightmare versus TNT. Right now, the projected points is 110.1 to 13.3 because Bill has all of his points, all his players on the bench. And there's a trade that is pending right now. I cannot accurately pick this game. However, Marcus Mariota against Indiana, Dronk's out for Antonio Brown. I just, until you put up a lineup, I reserve the right to change my pick, but right now I'm going to ride with TNT getting the win, okay? Whew! This was a long video, okay? I didn't do one last week. I had to do a long one for you guys. I appreciate your time. I love you all very much. I hope to see some of you in the near future. Thanksgiving is coming up soon. Hopefully I can get another video out before that. Good luck to all of you this weekend. We have one trade left pending. I think 4 or 5 of you have voted in that one. We've had, 6 to 8 people voting in every trade, which is good. It's not everybody. The last trade that went through, only 6 people voted. You can't complain if you don't vote, okay? Just like all those protesters, okay? I know all of them did not vote. We had this guy in Florida bitching, because he's gay, about his potential rights being taken away now that Trump is president. The day before the election, he tweeted out a picture of his vote, and he wrote in Paris Hilton. What kind of shit is that? Don't be that dude, okay? I don't care if you bitch, but vote. If you want to bitch, vote. All right, guys, I love you all. Have a good one. I appreciate it. I'll see you later.